last one. Now, for those of you who know me, I don't usually do sets longer than about 5 minutes, so this is going to be a bit interesting for all of us. Just get fucking. I'm just kidding, my girlfriend's in the audience. It's weird though how you do that, how you always make a gay joke, and then you always have to assert yourself afterwards by going, yo, I'm straight. Me and a friend were talking about this the other day as I was sucking his dick. No, but like, before I got with my lady tonight, who I very much love, I was considering being gay, not because of a love of penis, just because women do my fucking nutting. And it's nothing to do with them. It's just because, I like hanging out with guys so much. I mean, the idea of bending someone over and playing video games at the same time is brilliant, but how much better would it be if it's co-op? Player 2 has entered the game. Player 1 has fallen asleep. The thing with people with pets is they always go on about, how, he's got a great personality. He's not just like normal cats. This one has got a personality, and it's a great personality. No, it's shit. No, would you be friends with that person if they were a person? Just be like, touch me. Touch me. Fuck off! You're right, man, you're right, I just say my own shit. Let me lick your face. No, because they'd be mental, and you don't want to talk to people like that. Do you ever eat beetroot? And then forget that you've eaten beetroot? And then you take a shit, and then you think you're dying. See, I'm not really upset that joke wasn't funny, it's just that you people don't eat your vegetables. It's really difficult ad-libbing off the audience, as you know, about 90% of them. So, do we have anyone who's my girlfriend in the room? Easy.
You're buggered if more than one person put their hand up there.
I'm going to get in trouble, especially as they live together. Great. So, yeah. Mr. Jimmy James Jones, brilliant comedian. Really, he's a great comedian, but he stole all my jokes about being African. No, I'm not really. That was a joke. The guy stood on stage with the microphone just telling jokes, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, I'm half Iranian, the good half, or plutonian. And yeah, my nan is not. I was raised by the white half because, yeah, the less said about it, the better. Good at running, they are, very good. But yeah. So yeah, raised by the white half. My nan, very old school, very, very old school, old white woman, very old school, the word for racist cunt. That's what I believe you call them. She basically, for ages and ages, I was the only brown kid in the family. She always used to refer to me as the brown sheep of the family, which is great. Oh, there's Alex, how you doing? Got a touch of the old tar brush, have you? Cunt. And so yeah, recently, I say recently, it's 4 years ago, we had a little girl born, her name was Lily. She's a cousin of mine. Dad was from Malta, he also fucked off, so she's brown as well. She's always been really weird around guys as well, having been raised by a single mum. So she doesn't really know how to act around guys. And so she's always been really timid. And the first time I met her, this was amazing. I walked into the room and I went, oh, you're right, Lily. I'm your cousin Alex. And she looked down, she looked up, she went, and just hugged my legs. And it was a beautiful, sweet moment. And everyone went, oh. And then my nan went, she probably reckons you're her dad. Quickly, kind of on topic, I called her up recently. She was like, oh, Alex, what are you doing now? And I was like, oh, I'm actually headlining a comedy gig soon, and I'm really looking forward to it. And she goes, are you funny? And after telling that joke, particularly, I went, I don't think you'd like it, Nan. And she went, well, the question is, will anyone else? And I thought, you know what? Fuck you. I ain't even mad I hit you now. I'm glad. You deserved it. Beating up the elderly. It's fun. Difficult part is hiding the erection. See, that was ad-libbing right there. It's amazing. But yeah. I've forgotten my jokes again. Oh. Okay, my dick is... Cool. So, yeah. being a guy. I'm happy being a guy. I'm comfortable being myself. I used to have difficulty with it, but now I'm cool with it. I'm okay. It's very good being a guy. It's different being a woman because guys have that kind of logic that doesn't really make any sense. Well, like if you ask a guy and you say, what would you do in a zombie apocalypse? And I'll go, right, we've got enough food in the cupboard, we can make provisions, okay? We're going to go up and down the country in our convoy, collecting survivors and stuff as we go. We're going to start a new life, a new civilization. We're going to repopulate the earth. And if you go, ask that same guy, what would you do if your missus was pregnant? And he'll go, kill myself. But it's weird. It's good being comfortable within myself now. I had a lot of difficulty beforehand. I used to work in an office. I hated it. I really did. I was getting panic attacks because I hated it so much. Not because it was difficult or I was scared of getting fired. Just because it was so fucking boring. And the idea of being stuck there for the rest of my life was terrifying. I was literally scared of being bored. I was having panic attacks about being bored. The idea of boredom is that you're not doing anything, and that's, agitating. I was having panic attacks about being bored. I was literally scared of nothing. Which is great in an office environment. Alex, what's wrong? Oh. Okay. But yeah, so I had to take pills for it, and now I'm all chill. It's all good. I'm all very chilled out. I mean, it's weird when you start taking pills because the first thing you do is that you don't want to tell people why you're taking them because you want to think of something cooler. So you look at the pills and you go, okay, what else are they used to treat? I don't know that one. Yeah. You try and find the coolest disease on the list, but it doesn't work for everything. It's like when you go, oh shit, yeah, this hemorrhoid cream. My dick is huge and bulbous, and it's so dangerous. I almost killed someone with it, so I put some of that on these laxatives. I got shot, and then the bullet went in my throat, and then down in my stomach, and my dick is huge. But you shouldn't be embarrassed about things like that. It's like people who are embarrassed about condoms. I myself aren't. I mean, I go into the shop, take it out, try it on, make sure it matches my shoes. But some people are embarrassed about condoms, and I mean, it's like how they try saying, sex is natural, there's nothing to laugh at. Put this bit of factory-made rubber that's been dipped in spermicide and lubricant on the end of your cock. It's natural. But I mean, what's so natural about that? I mean, you take it out, you slide it on, you find some transient woman that you just met on the corner who's got suspiciously large hands and razor stubble. My dick is huge. Yeah. Forgot my jokes again. This was a bit, but... I've just got like little sentences to remind me. There's one that says, my nana's a cunt. It's good. Cool. So yeah, I'm a multi-purpose act. I'm brown enough so that white people don't think they're racist, and I'm white enough so that brown people think they're accepted, which is always good. But it's good being Iranian. I mean, it's like one of those things where if you are a bit foreign or you are a bit different, you have to find the good thing about it, the positive thing, and take advantage of that. For example, if I have a big backpack, I always get a seat on the tube. It's always good. And occasionally I'll be listening to my music and like, I'll be there for you. It's good. Always get a clear seat. Already told the beep root joke. So yeah, recently got a new tattoo. It's a sunflower on my elbow because I like pain and posies. Which is good. I was talking to the guy about it. You're discussing, where's the weirdest place you've ever tattooed someone? He was like, oh, there's this one bird. She got tattooed on her arsehole. I thought, fucking hell. I wipe too hard, it's a bit, we're on sketchy ground, but I mean, you were just asking for an infection there. Really. That is shit. Cool. Alright, I can wait as long as you can. I'm getting teacher voice now.
Yeah.
See me after class. So yeah, girlfriend's in the audience. She's great. Yay! Hey, don't say I don't take you nice places. But yeah, we're quite recent, but it's good. We were talking the other day. We talk most days. Sometimes we don't talk at all. Sometimes I'll talk to her and she won't talk to me. It's a good relationship we got going. But yeah, we were talking the other day. And Rita was kind of saying how intimate you've been with other people and, you know, what you are as a person. And I was saying, well, you know, sometimes I cry. And she's like, really? I was like, yeah. And she's like, you cry? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, that's beautiful, that's amazing. I think it'd be like, it's a really intimate thing if you could cry in front of me. I mean, the idea of a man crying in front of a woman, being at his most vulnerable and, you know, just doing that would be beautiful. But little does she know, I've cried the exact same way since I was 2. So we're there watching Schindler's List and I'm just like, she said, Alex, what's wrong? I'm like, Oscar Schindler's trying to save the Jews. And that joke works with all sad movies. John Coffey doesn't want the bag on his head. Not even sad ones. Just, I'll have what she's having. Yeah, crying's fun. Making children cry is fun. No, it's not. It's evil. Don't do it. I think we're coming toward the end now. Thank you. Cool. Right. Now, as I previously said, I haven't really done a set longer than 5 minutes. This feels like it's gone on for an hour. To be honest, I'm pretty sure someone could have fired in the time I've been up here. Sometimes I wish they did. But yeah, I didn't have a lot of material. I had to pick up stuff that was from very early on when I was writing. Filth, if you will. Disgusting, vile filth. Did a joke about Rolf Harris. So, Rolf Harris is a paedophile now. That game must have been shit. Can you guess what it is yet? It's a penis again, isn't it, Rolf? And this next joke is quite possibly the worst thing I've ever written in my entire life. Because when writing a joke, you have to write it and you think from a comedic standpoint, is that funny? And you take a step back and then you think, from an audience standpoint, would someone find that funny? And then you take one further step back and then you go, would someone on the street find that funny? And then I took a step back as a comedian and thought, I'd probably kick my own head in for saying that. And yeah, the one time I told that joke was here, and the reaction I got was complete silence, and Mr. Andy from downstairs going, ooh. And that joke was, again, we're going to start on the hilarious observational humour. So, paedophiles, what's all that about? I mean, kids are disgusting. They smell, they're vile, they're always covered in like a film of snot. And I mean, nappies are hard enough to put on as it is, but how are you meant to do it when they're covered in blood? I remember the first time I told that to my mum. And she was like, so are you sure you want to do this comedy thing for a living? I was like, yeah, let me show you. You tell her that, she went, Alexander, that's not funny.